always said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. Fielded in the end zone, it's French. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ohio State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The run to the left. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense will get the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge.
Running free. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
We always talk about Yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this morning. He wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
That's a good example of why location on throws is so important. It's 3rd down, and if the quarterback just puts that in a better spot, his player can catch it and advance it and maybe get the first, but because he killed his receiver's momentum because of the poor throw, the defense was able to rally and make a stop.
It's incomplete, a 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Got it in the middle, extensive. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. No, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Trying play action. Got his man out of the backfield. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So just make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Got it in the middle. It's Bray. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're throwing for it on 4th down.
This game is going to make me kill myself. This is so stupid.
Oh, he dropped
Let's see what happened on the instant replay, guys. Let's look at the instant replay. My 93 fucking overall running back. It's retarded. 46 to 23.
A bold pay off. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown.
So dumb, bro.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on first and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. And the defense drags him down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They really need to...
Somebody fucking block!
And sacked at the 12.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the silver bullets. Guys flying around, giving great effort, and getting to the...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Makes the grab. It's French. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
And this is why you consistently run the football, a steady diet, because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Irish back on offense. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got him wide open. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete to the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's French. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Caught. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Colorado State is being humbled today. There's no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buying some time as he moves left. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's going to be a tough throw for the quarterback to make, right? He's right-handed, he's rolling to his left, and that throw is going way down the field. So he's not going to be able to get all the velocity he wants. He didn't have the accuracy either, and that's a bad combination, and that's a big part of why that ball was intercepted.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? To the air on first down. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Trying to take it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Irish!
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
He'll bring it out. It's French. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Well, you talk about getting out of jail free. They changed that field position in a heartbeat, and now they're ready to roll. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Man, if he doesn't drop it, there's 2 picks and 2 consecutive drives. He was in great position to make another play, just couldn't secure the catch.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Lost one deep down the right side. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but with snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Might be changing the route. They'll run play action. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Wow.
And how about this offense responding late in the first half, getting the score, now an extra point away from tying this football game, going into the half. That's exactly how you draw up a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you?
The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Unloads to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense. They didn't have a great first half. Let's just call it what it is. They could have done a lot better. But to come out, make some adjustments, get a stop on this first possession, that's a good sign for this defense.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Finds his man. It's Moore. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. He's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're... by 7. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Coming out with it, it's French. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Grab in the middle. It's Beebe. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pick up, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Look out, he's got room. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They're going to ride this running back. Fights off the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards.
I feel like my offense is not one of those offenses you want to get an extra down to.
The snap sets up the throw. Unloads it left.
Thank you. Thank you, Kevin.
Downfield. And they're able to get him down.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down.
That's fucking bullshit. That's fucking bullshit.
Onto the field. Going to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg. That's reeled in. It's Beebe. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roberts. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly.